Alrighty, so we're back into the mix. We've just had a little bit of a sleep. We are refreshed and re-energized. We're a little bit hungry and a little bit thirsty. So we're going to head to Corvega and we're going to clear the top of Corvega. I remember there's a bobblehead. Oh, okay. Kind of came the wrong way here. Can I just get down this way? I can. Alright. Let's do that then. I want to throw down our save here. So, you know, I can save at the base rather than literally walk back in through the door. We're going to head back to Corvega itself, which is just over this way. Now, we don't have full health, as you can see, because I slept with radiation. That is our health, isn't it? Oh no, never mind. Yes, never mind, yeah. So we slept with some radiation, which kept our health from fully healing. We've had some Radaway. We're still... Whoa, what was that? So, because we're hungry and thirsty, our bar's still down. Let's have some food. Okay, we're properly fed. Get ready for this, guys. This is probably going to be pretty tough. Donut of Death. What on earth is that? Fires 10 mil rounds. Okay. Interesting. Let's take the ammo. And we'll leave everything else. Now, we need to be very aware here. Because... well, we have no idea where anyone is. We're already being shot at from there. Is that gunners? What's gonna... oh dear. Do these things explode? Right, these guys are already dead. Yes, we just have no idea where anyone's going to be. So we'll take... are these guys... okay, uh-oh. Oh my god. I couldn't tell if they were good guys or not. We need to run. Okay, wow. Okay, let's try this again. So I've done it a little bit of a different way round this time. I ate first. I removed our radiation, then ate, and then slept. So, where are we headed here? Alright, we're over this way. Now, here's the thing. Oh, here's a thing. Now, you could obviously play this game and not have this type of experience, even with this mod. You know, if you're going to save, you've got regular damage levels or different damage levels. Okay, you're going to have a different time. But with how we've got things set up here, obviously, what's emerging with the way this AI works is a very tactical, slow-paced, experience. And I'm kind of fine with that. You know, that's how I like to play. You may want to play differently. We may have to play a little bit differently if these encounters are extremely hard, as they seem to be. I don't know, you may not be able to assault somewhere like Corvega like this as easily at this point in the game, being such a low level. Obviously in the vanilla game, this is somewhere you can assault quite early on. We don't need to worry about going through there. You know, I guess this is for people who like to play kind of realistically. Not so much of an arcade situation. But, you know, you could easily rectify that just by changing the damage, incoming damage. But I just feel like it works really well. The way this AI mod is working, as you can see, it makes things very unpredictable. And so I feel like it just suits the semi-realism / realism style of gameplay. I feel like the gunfire's coming from over here somewhere. Let's do it this way. You need a pair of binoculars, don't you? Or a weapon with a scope. Whoa. Now there was a stim pack over here. I think we'll leave that person. Honestly, I think I'm not able to identify. I was thrown over there. I'm not able to identify where these shots are coming from more than I am able to identify. Okay, well that was one. Now we are running out of ammo for this gun. I guess if we, you know, get our gear this way, it gives us a second to assess what we're doing. Ah, interesting. Did you see that? That could be part of the issue then. So we couldn't actually see them because they weren't spawned in. Interesting. Now I did hear another voice then. "12 rounds left." Alright, sweet. Fusion core. Oh, okay. Right, we'll take that. Let's get back to base. And we'll drop off this gear. And I actually forgot to have a look at the file that dictates when enemies are spawning in. So I'll tell you what. Let me make a cut here. And I'll get us back to base. Hopefully safely. And I'll check that file out and see what the story is. See you soon. Alright, we're all sorted. Weapons dropped off. Is that respawned? Maybe I forgot to take that. So we're going to be testing out this new rifle. because the other rifle, we only had 12 rounds left. This we've got 125 cells. So we'll test it out, give it a whirl. I've done a little bit of tweaking to the ini file to increase the draw distance on enemies. And yeah, let's check it out. See if it makes much of a difference. Alright, so we've got our save at home base. We're just going to have a little bit of a look around Lexington and see how many markers in the area we have not yet explored. Now it might take us a little bit of time to figure out how far the draw distance works. I don't know if this person's friendly or not.
Here we go.
They were friendly, but obviously they're not anymore. I guess we're not friendly. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I find it hard to identify them. You know, normally I would kind of zoom in on them with VATS. Try to get a bit of an idea of who they are from a distance. So we obviously have the underground parking lot that we didn't want to check before. Not sure what else is around in Lexington. Yeah, we've got the fire support mission starting up. That's in Cambridge though, isn't it? Let's have a little peek over here. What's going on? Now that's a friendly voice. I think. Okay, we'll leave them. At some point soon I want to move in towards Concord. Let's get a little bit of a drink too because we are thirsty. Let's check our levels. Still thirsty. Now that doesn't seem to be giving us any benefits. We do have some water. Alright, it's good enough. How do energy weapons stack up against ghouls? I am not sure about that. There's a laundromat too, isn't there, in Lexington? Give me that battery. Let's see what we can just what we can do with this. Interesting. Emitter. Alright. No, we can't do anything because we don't have any gear on us right now, but I'm just having a little bit of a look. Interesting. Fire mode. I wouldn't mind changing the fire mode. Semi-auto. But I won't do it until we get some sort of you know, some sort of skill in like gun nut rank 1 or whatever. Yeah, I guess gun nut rank 1 would do it. This is where the ghouls normally are, isn't it? Is it? Okay, there's nothing really for us here. So Lexington's obviously pretty clear. There's probably just still a few kind of minor locations around. Like the parking lot. And the... what do you call it? We just said the laundromat. Also, I don't think we've been inside this red rocket yet. Definitely not. We'll head to the parking lot in a second. Okay, that's a little bit out of Lexington. Okay, we're going to chew through ammo in this real quick, aren't we? Also, not too effective against ghouls, it seems. So, what's this area then? Is it above us? Also, where the hell did those ghouls come from? Maybe it's underground? Alright, we'll head to the parking lot. Which I know has got ghouls in it. These guys seem to be getting stronger. Are they coming from the parking lot? Okay, here's the laundry. Let's check this place out. One of these is full of bones, isn't it, normally? Here we go. Wow, that's a lot of gear. But we can store it. Nothing else. Nice. Is that it? Guess so. Alright. I'll drop this gear off. Okay, that's our junk dropped off. Now, is it worth the risk of trying to clear the parking lot before we go and save? Of course it is. What are you talking about? We turned this place into a base in one of our series. Is it Marcus? Zombieland Conquest Reanimated? Possibly. Alright, let's go descend into the bowels of hell. Loading screens are amazing in this mod list. This mod pack. Alright, obviously we've got ghouls here. Let's go slow. Honestly, I feel like I probably won't use this weapon much. So, also... Oh, is that... Oh! Dude, they came in from behind us. Was it worth the risk? Shit. Ah, that's the horrifying, terrifying, horrible mods at work. Okay, well, let's go straight to the parking garage this time. You know, we got a bit of gear, but nothing major. It was just really just clearing a couple areas, wasn't it? And you know, bones and bits and bobs. They came in from behind us. How? Where from? What? At the end of the day, when it comes to my own exploration, I'm satisfied with the fact that we explored them. You know, I'm not here as a kind of completionist trying to tick off all of the markers on the map. Ultimately, I just want to actually explore these places to see what's there for my own personal gratification. So it's not like we need to go back and do them. Now this is a zone, all right. I should have saved, so of course I'm going to this time. Let's try this gun. So it's like a shotgun. It's a laser shotgun. It's also useless. They've run away. Yeah, I don't like this gun. But I'm happy to just use the ammo. In all honesty. Okay, it's not terrible. Let's get this open. Nothing. It's got a very different feel, doesn't it, when you walk slowly? Have you noticed? Sort of more of like a Call of Duty sort of action shooter when you're running. Versus, well, just quite a tense, sort of more atmospheric mood when you move slowly. My problem is I'm too impatient. Alright, so this time nothing ambushed us from behind, so that's good. Alright, this place is clear. So we've got plenty of time left in this episode. I think what I want to do is head up towards Concord and investigate the museum. Is that what it is? Concord? Yeah, Concord Museum. And we should still have plenty of capacity. Yeah, we've got enough anyway. Someone's shooting at us. So we're going to head north. That would be over here somewhere. Also, there's the satellite array. That might be a good little tester. I suppose the question is... The question I'm weighing up is, with this new mod, this AI system, do the enemies eventually act in a way that becomes predictable? Because obviously, you know, once you get predictability, then, well, you can predict your enemies' kind of responses and reactions. So, you know, the gunplay will become a lot easier. Or are the enemy AI going to think intelligently and change? What's going on here? They just opened fire. Oh, they're shooting something. Are they? What are they shooting at? What happened to Okay, they were killing something. Alright, so apparently the AI, the Quest AI hasn't been touched. I don't know what they were killing. They were killing something. We're not going to mess around with Trudy right now. Because, well, we just don't need to. Yeah, so I'm wondering, you know, if you can eventually get a good idea as to how the AI is going to act. If they start to act in repetitive ways, then, in my opinion, it overcomes at least what I would hope the aim to be for the mod. You know, to give each character a large selection of choices that they can choose from, choose between, to govern their behavior, so that they're always unpredictable and you just never know what decision they're going to make next. You know, if you've got some AI that are going to kind of camp out and hide and try to flank you, versus some AI that are going to rush you, versus some that might rush you and then turn back, or sneak. You know, if some enemies might stealthily try to get behind you. Now that's what I'm kind of hoping that emerges from this whole, well, AI system. So anyway. Now they're going inside. We got injured then. Let's get a stim pack into us. He's running inside. He's retreating. Now that's interesting. Probably can't shoot them, can I? If he's in the middle of like a loading, like a transition. Probably becomes invulnerable. Now at any point, more enemies could come out of that door. So we need to be a bit aware here. How's our health? Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to pick this stuff up just to assess it, and then we'll drop it again. And to gather more ammo. Alright. Let's have a look what we got here. 10mm pistol with 12 rounds we don't want. Auto pistol we don't want. Hey, those... Oh, okay, never mind. That was a bit of a bug. Display bug. We might actually keep one of these on us. Just for now. And drop those. Swap that out. And let's keep the agility and perception. I'm probably going to keep all this stuff as well. I don't think we've got anything with weight in our MISC. But a bit of scrap will drop off. Any ammo that's really weighing us down, we'll keep all of this anyway. So I'm quite happy with that. We are about to enter a new zone here, so we get a save. Don't get me wrong, I realise this experience could be a lot more hardcore. But, you know, we've got to find a balance somewhere, don't we? To find a balance in life somewhere. I didn't mean to pick that hat up. Let's get this place very quickly looted. No fuses. Let's have a quick look upstairs. Any drugs for me? Oh, you got a bottle. I'll take the bottle. I'm in desperate need of bottles in my life. Alright, let's enter the zone. How are we looking here? Stats. Just, oh, we are quite dehydrated. I might do something. We've got to level up. I might do something about that. If there's a water source nearby. How far away is this? It's a little trek. I've never quite worked out how much of a difference the levels make. You know, when you're thirsty, you lose intelligence, which affects your XP gain. But I've never quite worked out how much of an effect it has. I tend to just try and keep on top of it as much as possible. Oh, okay, we're not going that way. No way. Alright, forget it. Forget it. We're just going to be a little bit thirsty for a while. So that's where I was headed, wasn't it? Of course. Right, I know thicket excavations anyway. I wouldn't be too fussed if I didn't explore that location. So I don't know how much of a series I'll do with this. It's not like urgent in terms of, you know, I wouldn't mind if this became kind of a slow burn series where I return to it every now and then if I just wanted to do a bit of exploration. I feel like I'm getting a good feel for the mod. I feel like I'm not there yet. I wouldn't say I know. I haven't figured out everything. You know, like how do different enemy types like synths, for example, Sanity Saves, do they act differently? We still haven't seen things like death claws as well. So, you know, there's still a little bit to unravel here with regards to the mod I'm talking about. Oh, it's got a much better range. Alright, well, let's get this one swapped out for this. And I suppose switch over to this as well. Right, let's see what goes on here. Here's our save, okay, at the start. Obviously, I couldn't save at the front door. Yeah, curious to see how the enemies in here do. Can I not walk through there? Couldn't walk through there while leaning for some reason. Now this might be tricky. If they pin us down here, we might not actually be able to get through. What do we have in terms of grenades? Wow, okay. That's what we're doing. That might help out a little bit. That definitely helped out a bit. Nothing there. Okay, let's go down here and get the fusion core. I'm just gonna hack. I'm just gonna do it this way. Too fussed about hacking. Come on, man. Can't be messing around like that in the middle of a firefight. Nobody there. Shit. Whoa. Where was that from? Oh, they're coming up the stairs. He's firing around the corner, blind firing. Is he? Is he blind firing? No, he wasn't. She wasn't. But where did she come from? Maybe she fell off the roof. Not sure if we got this person. We definitely didn't.
Feel that?
It's called what? What is it called? Oh, hunting rifle. Okay. So it's interesting to me to see how many vanilla weapons we're getting, considering how many weapon mods I've installed. We've seen a couple of them already, I think. I don't really keep track of this stuff religiously, you know. I just sort of, sometimes I just throw things in to see what it does. Quickly. Interesting. Okay, they're flanking around this way. Mm-hmm.
Turn up, you're dead.
What, me?
Time to reel them in. Give up now, I'll make it quick.
Where are they? Have they fallen off, have they? Is that what's going on here? Okay, that person wasn't alive. So, I have encountered a bug in here before where someone had spawned in the wall somewhere. But obviously with this mod, we don't know if they're being extra tactical or if they have spawned in the roof or something like that. That would be extra tactical, I suppose. Over here hiding behind the hiding behind the filing cabinet. Interesting. Alright, so that's this place clear. Let's get those caps. I suppose we go and introduce ourselves to Preston as well. We can initiate that quest. I'm not going to do too much of the whole, you know, vanilla questing, at least not now in the series. Like I said, the main element of this playthrough is exploration. So I want to keep hold of this. Great. We are a little bit heavy now. So we've got how many levels? We've got 1. I think I'm going to stick with this. I mean, we're very close to Locksmith, but Strongback's miles away though, isn't it? But even with 1 strength, we still get, you know, we still get a boost of 10 carry capacity. So that's 120 now. Alright, well I suppose I might as well throw in a save here. Because, you know, the area's clear. Yeah, we'll do the whole Preston thing. We'll go out, we'll do the Death Claw. And then after that, I think I'm going to head away towards the city a bit. Give me this. Perception bobblehead, why not? Nice. Very good. Alright, I tell you what, guys. I won't make you sit through this because, you know, we've all seen this before. Alright, we've addressed Preston. We've addressed Mama Murphy. And obviously now we're headed out to grab the power armor. Yep, the power armor. And let's get this played.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several days after that, Flaherty and Cantel were shot by this scare was a global survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
My TV does this thing where if you don't press a button every like 20 minutes, it goes into standby mode. So that's helpful. Is that person bugged out? That's interesting. Okay. Not very accurate, this gun, is it? No. Okay, that person was bugged out, so that's interesting because I have heard reports of other AI systems bugging out. Not this one yet. What happened to that? Oh yeah, nice. We'll test that out at some point. For now, we're going to stick with the minigun for obvious reasons. Let's see what this guy does. Why am I walking so slowly? Oh, he comes straight for us. Easy peasy. Don't tell me we're overburdened massively. I've dropped that. I'm just going to take ammo from these people. Or Vega storage. Okay, we don't need that. Nice. All right. We will we'll grab the fusion core. Actually, no, we won't. Let's see if any of the AI, any of these characters in here, enter it as we go. We've done all these people, but we didn't grab the cells, did we? Take the Milo meat, thanks. All right, yeah. So that character was obviously bugged out, just standing around. So I wonder if we'll encounter much more of that.
I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring.
All right, so we've dealt with these guys. We've heard about Diamond City.
We're all gonna.
So I'll be honest with you. So far, or at least in this episode, things haven't felt so hardcore. We are swimming in ammo. The combat's it's a bit tactical, but you know, we've got so many supplies. I feel like the hardcore element could be evolved a bit, but at the same time, making it too hard means, well, it's difficult to watch, isn't it? If the gameplay is going to be too hard. Anyway, I think what we're going to do now is return to base. We'll drop off our gear, and in the next episode, we'll head deeper into the city. I suppose we can have a little chat with Carla while we're here. Hello, Carla. So yeah, I guess with that character bugging out, we'll have to keep an eye on it. Obviously, the mod is explained as still a work in progress. It's being developed. It works basically as intended, but you know, bugs are still potentials. Going the right way here? Yes. We're going to leave these guys to it for now. We don't need to be getting involved in everybody's business. So we'll see how we go. We'll keep evolving. I can keep tweaking things as we go. It really just depends. And this is the question that's coming up a little bit lately is, you know, for me on the channel going forward, how do I kind of tailor the content a little bit more to what people want to watch? It's been a bit of a wake-up call, and I guess this happens to a lot of YouTubers, putting out the video for the State of Decay 2 Walking Dead mod, and the first episode of this have both gone basically viral for my channel, like, you know, thousands of views compared to usually like 100, if that, if 100 for a video, maybe 100 or 200. So obviously it tells me that people really want to see certain content. This example is 2 new mods that came out for 2 games. So it's sort of pushing and impressing upon me that, you know, there's a specific kind of content people want to watch. And some people like to watch these long-term kind of playthroughs. So anyway, it's got me questioning, you know, is there a way for me to kind of marry the two, create more kind of valuable content for people, more unique content that they really want to watch, in which I will still get my fix for gaming and get to play the games that I love in the way that I like to play them. The problem with that is I like the really hardcore, tactical, difficult gameplay more often than not all the time, and that's quite a niche, I guess you'd say niche market. It's not every viewer wants to watch that slow-paced, slow burn, quite repetitive content. Anyway, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here as we get back to our base. Right now I feel like we've got way too much ammo. The supplies are way too easy to get. So I could definitely increase the hardcore-ness of the series. I am lost. But then, obviously, the gameplay intensifies and slows down a lot. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll work it out. All in all, things are good. And I'm happy that you, whoever you are, who is watching right now, is watching because you enjoy it, obviously, and you want to see it. So, you know, I'm grateful for that. And I'm not the sort of person to, like, go after views and that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, if you want to make money doing this as a job, if you want to make money from creating content so that you can do it as a job, you've got to be wise with that, and you've actually got to create content that people want to watch as well. I'm sure most of you understand what I'm referring to there. So the question is, how do you find the right balance? Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, after consolidating all our gear, we've now got this thing to test out in the next episode, this AKS-74U, which actually looks pretty cool. And let's just have a little quick look at that. Very nice. Highly customizable again. Yeah, I guess that's going to do us for another episode. When we return, I do want to... I'd say we've really finished with Lexington for now. I'm not going to worry about going back to Concord. I've explored Concord so many times in the past. Lexington too, but you know, this was a good place for us to test out the mod a good bit, which is also why I wanted to go back to the museum. So from here, we're going to make our way further inland, where, you know, the amount of places to explore and places that I've never been before, really a lot of this area, and over here and further down, places I've never really spent a lot of time in, opens up our exploration. So hopefully the mod holds and we don't run into too many issues like NPCs not reacting, because that will be a bit of a kind of game-breaking situation if we encounter that too much. But, you know, we'll see. We're testing the water, adapting and evolving as we go. So, thank you again for watching. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the comments. There's a lot of new people on the channel over the last week or so since I've started uploading more videos. And yeah, it's nice to have people around. It's nice to have new people around and fresh faces and fresh commenters. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and I do hope you'll join me again very soon. Goodbye for now.